I'm going to be doing the front turn signal change, and they barely do anything. They're one of the worst, least visible signals I've ever seen. So I'm going to be replacing those. What I had to do to get at the light here was, if I can bring the light up, is there's a push pin here that sat in here for the air duct, and then so you pop that off and you just kind of wiggle it out, and boom, now you have access down to the turn signal. So these are my turn signals before. They're the current ones on the bike that I'm going to be removing, and as you can see, they don't do a whole lot. So it was really easy once you got the air duct out. There's just a tiny bolt on the back there that's pretty standard, whether it's the OEM turn signal or something else you got. But anyway, so I just disconnected that. So what I'll be doing is snipping the wires and then using some small spade connectors so that I don't have to cut into the wiring should I need to unplug it again in the future. So I did some research and opted for the Proton 500 turn signals. The 500 supposedly standing for 500 lumens each. So here are the turn signal leads. Got the female spades on them, marked them their polarity just to make sure it's clear. I've run into a bit of a problem with the Proton 500 here. Again, I wired it up and turned the bike on and it would not light up, just wouldn't light up. And I was like, what, did I miss something? But if you look at the card here, it says red is running light, yellow is turn signal, and black is ground. Well, I was wondering, is that truly how it is? And so if you look at the back here, they High Tech Speed or whatever the company is wired it reversed. So the let me get a good light there. So black is turn signal, red is run, and yellow is ground. So it looks like whoever made this wired it backwards. So again, testing it out here, I reversed the connections, so now the turn signal is ground and ground is now positive. I will turn the bike on and you'll see it work. So that is a fantastically blinding turn signal. I love it. But anyway, so I thought that was really interesting. With that reversed wiring issue in mind, I've reversed it and retaped it so that turn is now ground and ground is now positive, and then again retaped it color coordinated so I know which is which. I finished the install of the Proton 500 right turn signal. It's in there solid, all wired up. Give you a sampler here. So it is incredibly bright, just unbelievable. And as you can see on the screen here, it reflects off everything. Love it, fantastic, awesome. I've just finished the left side turn signal, as you can see from the bundle of wires here. Did the same thing, spades, color match the polarity with the electrical tape. But again, because this signal is wired reversed, I had to do yellow is ground, and ground is now positive. I've got the Proton 500 installed on both the left and right side. Got the air ducts reinstalled. So I know I said earlier that I wanted to get the running lights going at some point, but then I remembered that there was a power block here for the low beams. And there's a free spade connection in there that when I tested it with my multimeter, it had 12 volts going to it. So it was a free slot. And what I did was this white cable housing here, some speaker wire I cut off from the spool, and I crimped them together at a connection here. So I basically made a splitter. So there's two wires going to the one slot there, and then again down here I've got the two wires split off, and then as you can see, one's going to the running lights on the left, and one's going to the running on the right. So if I turn it on here, you can now see that I've got running lights. And so same on the left here. I was up till 3 a.m. last night finishing up the turn signals there and working on the coolant a bit more. So I finished the running light signals here, so they're properly fitted together. The spade's taped up, same with this guy down here. So all I got to do is put the screws in back for that. But again, I've got the left in, the right in. I used a magnet to adjust the flashing pattern on it. And I'll give you a sampler here. So this is bright daylight, and you can still seriously see it. So I love it. Then I'll do right here. So again, this is noon on a bright day, and you can still very much see them. So huge upgrade, night and day.